Hi guys, my name is Amy and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video and I'm sure you guys can tell from the title that I am announcing a trip. If you do watch my YouTube regularly, which I'm not trying to say that any of you do, or if you've stumbled upon here new, then welcome. I went to Disney with my partner, sister and mum back in September, and we were there for 2 weeks. And came back with the massive Disney blues. I said that I wouldn't be going back to Disney because me and my partner are trying to book our wedding, which I can confirm has been booked. We are getting married in 2028. But the way that we felt when we came back from Disney was insane. And if you follow me on my brand new Instagram account, which I'll put here, this isn't my main Instagram, this is just my travel and Disney Instagram, where I can just my own little corner of magic, where I can just reminisce Disney and see everyone else and try and live through them. Then you will know already, as I've already mentioned it and it is in my bio, that me and Brandon are going back to Walt Disney World in November of this year, and we are going for 2 weeks. We will be staying on property at All-Star Movies. I have never stayed on property before. I mean, I've only ever been to Disney twice. I've been to Disney World twice, once when I was 11 and obviously last year, September. I'm so excited. Like, as soon as I pressed that button, book, and it just went, your booking is confirmed, the depression left my body and I had a countdown. I had a Disney countdown. So we booked this trip in November, just gone. We booked it on the 5th of November and then we are going on the 7th of November. So obviously it was 2 days shy of a year. We now have 6 months and 10 days left to go, so we're almost at that halfway mark. We have just entered the hundreds. We've just come out of the 200 countdown. I literally am on my countdown every single day, looking at those numbers change. I am so happy and very grateful and truly lucky that me and my partner can go back to Walt Disney World and also have our wedding coming up as well in 2 years. So yeah, like, I'm just so happy. But yeah, no, we are staying at All-Star Movies. We are flying from Heathrow straight into Orlando International. We are flying with Virgin Atlantic. We have no reservations as of yet because obviously we can't book them yet, but I will be filming a prep video with you guys later, closer to the time, with all the reservations that we end up booking, and with more of a breakdown plan of what it is that we are doing. So yeah, so obviously this is a big surprise for those that are here from my YouTube, but if you are here from my Instagram, then obviously you would have already known that I'm going back to Walt Disney World. I'm just so happy that I could tell you guys, and obviously filming Walt Disney World in September on my phone was the first time I'd only started vlogging about 6 weeks before that, so I was so brand new. Didn't really know what I was doing. I learned editing while editing those videos. So I'm excited to go back and show you guys more, do things that we didn't get a chance to do on my DJI. So I'm very happy to do that with you guys. It's just me and my partner going this time. April and my mum aren't coming, as much as they're very upset. But yeah, like, I can't believe I'm going back to Walt Disney World. But if you have come from my Instagram, you are here for a different announcement. I have a surprise. Me, Brandon, my sister April have booked Disneyland Paris. I have never been to Disneyland Paris before. not even as a child, like at all. We've never been. So we are going to Disneyland Paris in September. Just the three of us. We will be driving there. So we'll be driving to Dover and boarding the P&O ferries over to Calais, and then driving the 3 hours to Disneyland. We are doing this on a Friday, and then we'll get there late Friday. We are staying at, one moment. So we are staying at Campanile, Val de France. I'm so sorry if I butchered that. I will actually put it here just in case. So we get there on the Friday, we check into the hotel on that Friday night, and then we have a 2-day park ticket where we are there in the park all day Saturday, all day Sunday, and then we come home Monday. So technically it's like 4 days, but we've only got a 2-day park ticket. I think April is so excited the fact that she can actually fit in some form of Disney this year, because she's not obviously coming to Walt Disney World with us, but the fact that we can also experience Disneyland together, and also for April to have some form of Disney this year, is really, really nice. Brandon has been to Disneyland before. He went a couple of times as a child, but he's not been as an adult or a teen, or like a late teen, in such a long time. So I think it's nice to see for him to reminisce as well, and also to see what's changed. They've got the new Frozen event, like the Arendelle there. So excited. Someone said to me that because we've experienced Walt Disney World, you might find that Disneyland Paris is very like old, and a lot of it needs to be sort of like renovated or upgraded. So they might say you might not get the wow factor as you would from Walt Disney World, but I'm just excited to go. Like, I'm going into it with an open mind, never experiencing it before. All I know is that I get to see Mickey Mouse and be in the Disney bubble again. And for me, that's literally all I need. As long as I can have a Mickey shaped snack, I'm happy. So yeah, like, I am excited to bring you guys along as well, for me to experience Disneyland Paris for the first time, and seeing it through my eyes of someone that's never experienced or done it before. With that obviously being so close to Disney World, obviously this is in September, and I think it's about 40 days, and then me and Brandon will be going to Walt Disney World. So it's just nice that it's all sort of at the end of the year coming up together. And I can't wait to show you guys what we buy in preparation for the trips, and everything that we, like, you know, need and start doing. Like, driving in France, I am crapping myself. Like, you need so much. Like, I need to make sure I've got a UK sticker on my car. I need to make sure I've got high vis in the car, and not the boot, it has to be in the car. Have to have like light beam detectors or deflectors. Like, there's so much I need to really like get in, like make sure we have got everything done. I also have a massive phobia of cruise ships. So unfortunately, I don't think that the Disney Wish or any of the Disney cruises are in my future. But I like boat trips. You know, when you go to Greece and you go on a nice boat trip. But the thought of going on a cruise in the middle of the ocean and not seeing land, honestly, petrifies me. I've never been on a cruise before, so it's not like it's a bad experience. It's just something that I have a fear of. So when I booked Disneyland, I didn't clock in my head that we're going on a ferry. I know it's only 90 minutes and you're literally just going from land to land, and apparently on a clear day you can see the land, like, do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I had a night. I literally booked it. Obviously excited that I booked Disney, but I had nightmares, and I'm not even exaggerating. I woke up dreaming of being on this ferry and being stranded. And I'm a strong swimmer. I swam for my county, so it's not even like I'm a weak swimmer. It's just the fear of like being in open water, not knowing which direction to go in or which direction is safe, and you end up swimming further away. That I think that's what eats me up and alive. So sorry for this video to turn a bit of a dark turn, but the thought of going on a ferry is stressing me out a little bit. And you're probably thinking, oh, it's 90 minutes, da, 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 da. I know, but your girl needs to try and get over it, and she will get over it. For Mickey Mouse, I'll get over it. But yeah, that's what I'm having to deal with right now. I just realised Mickey Mouse is here. I bought Mickey Mouse just for this announcement video for you guys. And I was going to say, oh, Mickey Mouse, have you got something there for me? And I was going to go, oh, what's this? A passport? What? Why do I need a passport? But I forgot. I've told you guys now. I'm drinking my little pink drink out of the new Disney cup sleeves from Magic Bubble Club. You can find their account on Instagram and you can order from them. They are stunning. I have two. I'll insert a picture of the other one that I've got here. But this is the Pastel Dream, and it has that Disney adult and all of the key, like, it's just stunning. And it goes so well with my little pink drink today. It's not obviously been the best kept secret. Disneyland has. Disneyland has been, I've not told anyone other than the family. But I can't wait to tell it, like, can't wait to announce it on my Instagram as well, on my Disney account. And obviously I'm just so glad that I finally can tell you guys that I am going back to Walt Disney World. Because I'm sure if you do watch my videos, you've seen that, like, I'm just like, oh, I'm popping into the Disney store. Why do you need to go into the Disney store? And like buying t-shirts and stuff. And I think I went into an H&M looking for a lounge fly, and I was like, wait, I can't tell you that because you're like, why is she looking for a lounge fly? Talking about lounge flies, I have bought a lounge fly. I bought 2 lounge flies. I'll insert a picture and a picture of my lounge flies. One of them is obviously Avatar, because Pandora and Avatar is my favourite film of all time, and that's why Animal Kingdom is my favourite park of all time, because of Pandora, Flight of Passage, you know, the Na'vi River journey. But yeah, no, I am so happy, and I just can't wait to show you guys everything. Like, our itinerary in September was so insane, that I look back on people's YouTubes and I'm like, we didn't do that. I didn't know that was even there. Or like, oh my God, how did we miss that? And our itinerary was just so like, like today, this day, we've got to be here, we've got this at this time, and that at that time. Whereas now that we're staying on property, I think it's going to be a lot more laid back. And we're going to try and do a lot more of the shows, like we missed so much, and we was there for 2 weeks, but it was so full on, but we missed so much. So I'm looking forward to bringing you guys along and showing you a lot more of what we didn't do, and obviously the stuff that we did do, and also having it to be a better experience. I feel like I'm grateful that I can do it again, because I don't think my first vlog series of Disney was the best, but it was also my very first vlog series. Bearing in mind, I'd only started vlogging about 6 weeks before. My first video was my Florida prep, and I was filming on my phone, and it's just so, I didn't take any pictures, no pictures, because everything on my phone was a video. And something that, like, I would be vlogging, be like, oh, don't you want to take a picture of that? I'm like, oh no, and then I'm like, I look back at thinking, why have I not got enough pictures? Because I couldn't take pictures. But now I have my DJI Osmo Pocket free, and I can film the little TikToks and take the pictures that I want to take, but also still have you guys there with me on my Osmo. So yeah, it will be so different, but in the best way possible. And we'll have little Mickey with us. I bought him on Thursday. So I had my last day at my firm on Friday. I start my new job tomorrow, and there were strikes all week in London, and I would never walk past the Disney shop, even though I do only work 10 minutes from it. But I happened to have to walk past the Disney shop to get to another station, to get on another train that then took me 2 hours to get home. That should have been 45 minutes. But if it wasn't for the strike, or having to walk to this other train station, I wouldn't have picked up little Mickey. So he is now part of our family and he will be going on our trip with us. And yeah, kitty cat, look at Mickey. Yeah, what do you think? But can I ask a question, Disney? What is to be said that for a tag to be this long on a teddy? No, I'm joking. But yes, I have no words, and I'm sure in this video all I've done is waffle. I've also got my new Mickey ears on that I bought with my Christmas money from an Amazon voucher. So I've had these for a little while as well, and I'm glad that I can actually wear them even though I'm not in Disney. Although they're a bit crooked. I don't know why. Is that me? Am I crooked? But yeah, I am so happy. Okay, you want to meet Mickey? This is Mickey Mouse. If you guys obviously have any questions, I do these videos for me and like my own home memories. It's just so nice to look back on. Like the last video I posted was my birthday, obviously mine and my twin sister's birthday, and like that's something that I can look back on and be like, what did I do for my 26th? I spent the day with my twin sister, and I've got those to look back on. But I also appreciate everyone that I have currently who has watched my videos and did watch my Disney videos, and I know they're not the best, but I only want to get better, and I think that that's a good goal to get. Like only to get better, and there's only one way to do that. So I appreciate you guys who are here. So yeah, and I'm looking forward to showing you guys in Disneyland Paris and in Disney World, and yeah, very happy, and thank you. I still have so much to say, but there's not much to go on because we haven't got any bookings or anything yet, because obviously we can't. We are a little bit concerned with Disneyland Paris because we are unable to put our booking on the Disneyland Paris app until 2 weeks before. Which is weird because we haven't booked it through a third party. We booked it directly through Disneyland Paris, and that includes the P&O, the hotel and the park tickets. All of it was booked through Disney, but we're not allowed to put it on the Disney app. So I've now got 2 apps. So this one is like the Disneyland Paris app. I hope you can see that. So that's the Disneyland Paris, and it says like tips for your trips, or like scan, like link your reservation and stuff like that, but it just doesn't let us. So we are a little bit concerned because where we won't get those codes until about 2 weeks before, which is what the lady told me on the phone. How are we meant to make reservations through the app? Do you know what I mean? So we're hoping that we can figure that out and then have the reservations that we want and we don't miss out on it. And then obviously around about that same time we should be able to have access to our Disney World bookings as well, which we have got. I've got all my countdown on here, but you can't make any reservations to, I think, like I said, was it 60 days before or something? So I will do another video closer to the time where I can give you a rundown of everything that we've got planned and what we're going to do. I mean, I had the itinerary down since we booked it, but obviously things have moved and shifted, and the closer we get there, the more it's going to change. Are you licking yourself in front of everyone? So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Please follow my Disney account for updates. And yeah, I'm so happy. So happy. I'll see you guys in my next video.